going to be a title contender in the very. And when he winds up, it's from the backyard.
Welcome to another outstanding edition of CCW. Continental Championship Wrestling is on the air, and we have the Hate Club starting out tonight. Ben Master's here with Bob Smith. Bob, it's going to be a great program.
Yes, it is, and what you're seeing here is from Barnesville, Wrestle America. So if you're ever up in the Barnesville area, go check us out, Wrestle America, Facebook.com/WrestleAmerica.
Believe it or not, we have fans in Dothan, Alabama that come to Barnesville, Georgia, and vice versa. Right. So fans of Continental Championship Wrestling and Wrestle America, they are a married company, and we'd love for y'all to come see either event whenever you see wrestling with Continental or Wrestle America. This guy right here, if you haven't seen Dominique Stuckey, he's something else.
He is. He's a ball of energy. You got to keep your eyes open when he's in the ring. You never know what he's going to do.
Scotty Beach was trained by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and you'll see a little bit of the mannerisms of the Dream, most likely. Now, he's a good brother these days.
And every now and then you even see him with that black and yellow polka dotted elbow pad.
Yeah, and sometimes he mimics Crazy Luke Graham, but we won't get into that. But we've got tag team action. Stunt Marshall and Cameron Jackson are the Hate Club, and they're with Rico. And they have been a dominant tag team all over the South. And here coming up against the team, and I don't think Dom and Scotty have been partners that long, but they both are on the same page. Dom has only been wrestling about a year. But I think you would agree, Bob, in that 1 year's time, he has made great strides.
He's definitely come a long way. And Dominique here, it's a special little thing here teaming up with Scotty Beach, because this is an opportunity for him to show what he's worth, to try to possibly become a good brother.
And that's something that he has really wanted as he started his career. Something that would be an easier route for him to get fame. And it's hard when you're young and you're trying to make it at the beginning. It's hard to get those feathers in your cap, and this will be a huge feather right here if he should get this victory.
It is definitely a challenge here for both Dominique and Scotty, especially with Rico outside. You got to look out for him.
And we've got action here, and all four men in the ring at the same time. Pandemonium here at the beginning of the bell. And we are in Barnesville, Georgia. Hope you'll join us in Barnesville for the Night of Legends coming up. And that's going to be on June the 8th on Saturday night. Ron Fuller, Tennessee Stud, Robert Fuller. The Colonel will be here. Jerry Stubbs, Mr. Olympia, and more.
Look out now, Scotty Beach, that kendo stick on the back.
He loves to use that kendo stick, and he also loves noodles, apparently.
Yes, he does. It's either a noodle or a kendo stick.
Something in his hand all the time. Here comes Dominique now going up, double knee to the chest. And going in for a bulldog, and caught him face first, planted in his canvas, rolls him up, hooks a leg, only a 2 count. In this match, Owen Parker is the referee. Dominique now with a hard right hand to Stunt Marshall outside the ring. Cameron Jackson. Arm whip reversal and double thrust there by Stunt Marshall. And he hates everything, Bob. He hates it all.
Scotty Beach, Cameron Jackson fighting on the apron as now Dominique rolls out of the ring. Stunt Marshall follows him.
He's doubled over and in a disadvantage here. This is Barnesville, Georgia, where Dominique Stuckey's hometown, so that should make a lot of advantage for him.
Definitely
having the home team there, yeah. And here he is fighting back. He's not just going to lay down and die. This man is a fighter. He is not going to just give up. He's a fighter, so I believe that the Hate Club has got the work cut out for him. Caught him off that apron with a flying knee right in the face.
And now Scotty Beach back in the ring with Cameron Jackson, just raking that foot across the face.
Pulling him up now, and both these men, the larger of the full slam, just scooped him up like a sack of potatoes. Drops him with that $1 million elbow. The American Dream probably taught him that. and didn't hook the leg. Not quite enough. On the floor now, hard blow to the head of Stunt Marshall. And that time, look at that, takes advantage of the ring. And that ring is a weapon all the way around. Those boards sticking out, those pieces of metal, steel, nothing gives. It's an unforgiving ring.
Just an all-out brawl still going on. This is supposed to be a traditional tag match, but there's no tagging.
It looks more like a tornado match. It's like a tornado hit the ring and they went everywhere.
Just raking his face across the mat. Now knee to the midsection.
Touches him off again, and Dom now on his knees, crawling hard forearm by Stunt Marshall. Caught him with a boot. And now there you see those polka dotted elbow pads. And brings him down.
Oh, and now Dominique has the pool noodle.
You never know where those noodles are going to come into play. Rolls him up. He's got that leg. Almost had it.
Referee Owen Parker let a lot of things go here in this match.
We're glad you're watching us here on Dothan Channel 18. And each and every Saturday night, 11 o'clock Central. Hope you continue to join us for the great action. And all of our YouTube followers, be sure to subscribe to Continental Championship Wrestling and Wrestle America.
Now a 2-on-1 disadvantage for Scotty Beach. Scotty fighting back. Those big elbows now.
Double
taking
elbows,
down the Hate Club.
And now you see a little shucking and jiving. Of course, that man at ringside, Rico, has that big kendo stick and uses it on Scotty. And that's going to be a no-no. Scotty's on after him. Don't write a check you cannot cash, and that's what he's fixing to do. He does not want Scotty on him, but in the meantime, his partner is on his own. Dom being worked over in the ring. He's in that corner. There you go. Scotty charges in. Now, what are they doing? What are they doing? This man, he charged in, hit the pole.
Cameron Jackson and Rico, they got a hold of Scotty up against the post.
They got tape. What have they got? Like he had some tape of some kind.
They have taped the rest of Scotty Beach to the post.
He's used that electrical tape and taped him up, and now he cannot go anywhere. Scotty Beach is in a very big disadvantage.
Now Stunt Marshall throws Dom back into the ring.
So now we have Dom against basically three men because his partner is not helping at all.
And Scotty yelling at the ref to help him get loose, but there's nothing the ref can do.
And you see Dominique Stuckey trying to fight back, trying his best to fire back at him. And a knee to the chest. Right there, maybe the throat of Dominique Stuckey.
Now throwing Dom into the corner.
Charges in, caught him with all that weight right in the head. And now another one, look at that. Cannonball by Stunt Marshall. Covers him up, only a one count.
Scotty,
not enough.
Unfortunately, can't get free of the post.
Give it to Dominique Stuckey. He is fighting two men right now and doing good, just hanging on by a thread.
Scotty trying to get behind. Dominique trying to help get this crowd behind him.
The fans here love Dominique Stuckey, but these two right here have really cut him off in a bad way. He is really going to need a tag, and he can't even get a tag because his partner's taped up. Scotty really frustrated right now. Now Stunt Marshall, hard forearm again. Just playing with the man, toying with Dominique Stuckey. Double arm whip. And look at that. Headbutts, and then they headbutt each other. These guys are crazy. But look, there you see the devastation hitting CJ, Cameron Jackson. And got a 2 count off of that and a bad headache, I would say.
Knocked himself loopy off that one.
I think he was already loopy, and now he's going to be worse. Stunt Marshall and I was in there. And again, Scotty Beach is just tied up. He's literally taped to the ring post. Cannot get loose.
Now Stunt Marshall just wearing down Dominique Stuckey, and Scotty can do nothing but watch.
And referee Owen Parker trying to stay on top of the action. He needs to clear the ring and make this one-on-one, but right now it's just, caught him with a drop down and busted that jaw. And just as quick as he did that, he was taken down with a clothesline.
That numbers advantage just too much for Dominique to overcome.
Now look, picks him up now, has him in an abdominal stretch, but drops him down hard to the canvas.
You got to wonder how much more Dom has left in him. How much more of this can he take?
Well, again, he's just a kid, just getting started out a year ago, and here he is trying to make his way, trying to forge his way into a really tough sport. And right now, he's at a very big disadvantage. And again, teamwork by the Hate Club, but backfires as Dom moves out of the way. Dom fires away now at Cameron Jackson. They come the juggernaut. Hard flying forearm, took all Dom had, all the energy he had, and now a kip up by Dom, who's back on his feet, and that adrenaline is pumping. The fan support, this is where it comes in handy, Bob. You cheer these guys on, they hear you, and they will fight back.
Dom's got an advantage right now. He's got to stay on top of it. Both of the Hate Club members down.
Caught him in the midsection now, and off the ropes comes Dom, and here he goes, picks him up and drops him. And I mean, he dropped him hard. That's an easy way to break an elbow or break an arm. Push your shoulder all out of socket. Look at that.
Oh, knee across the back of the neck, just driving him into the mat and cover. And that will do it.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Stunt Marshall and Cameron Jackson. And got to give it to Dominique Stuckey. He gave them a hard fight.
He did all he can do considering the 2-on-1 disadvantage after they were able to tape the hands of Scotty Beach to that ring post.
If someone could come please with some scissors or something.
And now just assault continues on Dominique.
And nothing his partner can do. Nothing.
And now, referee now trying to help get Scotty Beach free.
You know, they call these guys the Hate Club for a reason. They are two.
And now Scotty Beach is free, and he's got a chair, and the Hate Club quickly exit the ring.
Now that the odds are even, there they go out the door. But they are the winners, but questionable circumstances at best. Now Scotty, there you saw him with that big kendo. That's where he got messed up. Dived in with that shoulder, got hurt. Dom pulled out of the way by Stunt Marshall, and they were doing the damage, taping him up to the ring post right there.
And from there was just nothing that Scotty Beach could do except watch. And Dominique tried his best to survive this match. It's basically all you could do in a situation like that is survive. But the Hate Club, that 2-on-1 advantage was just too much. Just Dominique getting driven into the mat for the 3 count. Unfortunately, Dominique and Scotty come out on the losing end of this effort here in Barnesville. Great matchup. And a great showing for Dominique Stuckey. And right now, we're all still recovering from what happened a couple of weeks ago in Dothan at CCW 2.0. A lights-out match between Dennis Gale and Jivin' Jerry Stubbs just turned into an all-out brawl as Jerry Stubbs, he had his friends out at ring with him. The Monster Cyrus and Simon Sermon were out there with him. And just look at that. Simon Sermon just insulting Dennis Gale by putting all that makeup on his and then even kissing him.
That's humiliating. I don't know what to say. Dennis is not the kind of guy you do this to. And I'm sure you know that this is not over.
Oh, it's definitely not. And next week we will hear from both Dennis Gale and Simon Sermon about what happened in Dothan. But right now, we've got singles action for the Bulletproof Championship. Tachi Maguchi being brought out to the ring by Dr. Joseph Brock.
Now, Dr. Brock and Tachi have a history around the South, and I think he's the one that actually may have discovered Tachi and groomed him, and he made an arrangement with Ryan North, and Ryan North at some point different places has managed him, so we'll see how that works out. But Tachi, the Japanese assassin, he doesn't look Japanese, but he says he is. Who's going to argue with him?
I'm not. I'm not going to question it.
Music. I am not a happy camper. Miss you be quiet. I am not a nerd. I am intellectually enhanced. I'm not a brainless person from Barnesville. Now, Mr. Masters, I, as the administrative and artistic director of JV Enterprises, I'm a very, very busy man. My clients wrestle all over the Southeast. We are taking the world by storm. And I do not have time to have to come to a place like this. Don't call me a nerd. I do not. You know, you brainless people do not bother me. What bothers me is being forced to show up in this place. Some cowboy, Mr. Cowboy, did it jail, tells me I have to be here. I have to be here because you cannot control my monster, Tetchy Makuchi. I sent him here for a purpose. Come, Tetchy, come. No Hachime. I came here because you couldn't control him. Well, I'm a busy man. I'm much better than anyone here. I'm the type of person who doesn't need to come here. So, I have a plan. There are times where I, Dr. Brock, cannot be present in this despicable place. So I have hired somebody that I can trust. Someone who can handle my monster because you can't. And apparently he can't. So if you would please stand up. Get up! I said get up! Get up! Get up! I will now introduce my associate, the great, well-dressed handler of champions, Ryan North.
Ryan North's coming out, and apparently they have made some kind of arrangement.
Well, apparently Dr. Brock has seen the commercials from the last couple of weeks and decided to enlist the help of Ryan North to look after his client.
What a combination there.
I love this dress. You are a well-dressed man. Now, I know he's not a weasel. Do not call him a weasel. Mind your beeswax. Now, Ryan, I trust that you can help me when I'm not here handle my monster because obviously Mr. Cowboy can't do it. Mr. Masters has no clue. And the brainless people of Barnesville sure are not going to know what to do. So, you'll help me, right? You'll help me.
Dr. Brock, it would be my honor to assist you with taming this gentle giant, Tetchy Makuchi. Is it Tetchy Makuchi?
It's Makuchi, but that's okay. It's your first day on the job with Tetchy. No, Tetchy. No Hachime. Now, you did handle the situation, right? We don't have to worry about the pain in the side, the pain in the neck, the pain that's not going to be here tonight. Because we've already handled him, he's pretty scared, I heard. Is that right?
That is exactly right, Dr. Brock. The pain is not going to be here.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Enforcer, Mr. Cowboy, I hate to disappoint you, but there's nothing to enforce here except maybe the 10 count. Would you like to do that? You're going to announce the match, right? You're going to announce the winner, right? You're going to announce we win, right? So, you will announce the winner. Right here, raise the hand. We're going to start the 10 count, right? Go ahead, start counting. Ring the bell. Whoa.
You know what? You can run, you can hide behind him. I ain't got to worry about him. I can see him coming from a long way. But Mr. Tetchy Makuchi or whatever he calls yourself, and I'm going to tell you something, you doggone mother mouth hypocrite. Don't tell me what to do, you little nerd. I'll tell you something else. There's kids in here. You ain't telling me. I got news for you, Jack. I got you a great big surprise. I got you the biggest surprise that you've ever seen in your life. I promise you got a surprise. Would you like to go ahead and clap? Would you like to go ahead and song? You got a prize coming ahead.
And here's your surprise.
They didn't think he was here, but he is. There's the monster Pain, and we are underway for the Bulletproof Championship. Pain, Tetchy Makuchi.
And Pain has been a great Bulletproof champion, a fighter, won that tournament for the title, and now he's in the ring with a true monster. This is a battle of the monsters right here. Look at that, caught him.
Wow, the power of Pain catching Techi in midair like that.
Dropped him down hard, and you talk about some large men now. To move around the ring the way that Techi Mikuchi does, you don't see many men his size doing that.
Now Dr. Brock and Ryan North checking on Techi at ringside. Definitely got Techi off guard. They didn't think he was here tonight.
Well, surprise, surprise, Cowboy Dennis Dale. No love lost for either Joseph Brock, the doctor, or Ryan North, and he told him exactly what he thought about him, and the surprise is on them. They thought Pain wasn't here, but he's here. Now they're going to feel some pain. Techi looks like he needs some help, and he probably will now with boots into the head of Techi Mikuchi. The Japanese assassin now being reeled in that corner. Look at those short forearms, just an assault on Techi. Boots in the midsection. Now drops him down to the corner. The Monster Pain is on fire here on CCW. It's Saturday night. Glad you joined us. And another great program next week. We're going to see another installment of this. As you see, we're gonna have to settle this feud once and for all, Bob.
Yes, we are right now. Looks like Dennis Dale making sure that Dr. Brock and Ryan North do not get involved in this match in any way. As Pain has Techi in the corner, and that chop.
Hard chop. May have cut his chest open with that one. And you notice Cowboy Dennis Dale stayed at ringside. He doesn't trust Dr. Brock or Ryan North whatsoever.
Do you?
No. And it's still 2-on-1 at ringside.
Rake to the eyes.
But I would not want to be the referee in this match at all. Not only watching men outside the ring, but the two guys in the ring are crazy. Not a safe place to be between these two guys.
I don't even feel safe at ringside.
No. And that has been proven.
Yes.
They took a dive on you one night.
Oh, and a reversal suplex by the Monster Pain to Techi. Oh, now choking the man. Looked like he was going for a cover, but he's actually choking him.
And referee trying to get him up, trying to warn him, but talking to these two guys is like talking to the wall. They're not listening. All they're intent on is punishment and victory, and that's what they want. Inflicting pain. I don't even know if Techi feels pain. Right now, though, he is certainly feeling something because pain is all over him.
Clubbing forearm blows to the back, driving Techi to the mat. And now a foot across the throat, using the rope for extra leverage.
All that weight of pain going down and cutting off the oxygen of Techi, because it doesn't matter how mad of a monster you are, if you can't breathe, not much you can do.
The ref admonishing him with that 5 count.
Now,
shot to the throat.
Caught him with that thrust, and that's where that Japanese training comes in. He knows about those pressure points, and he knows how to cut that oxygen supply off fast. Techi Mikuchi.
You got to be careful with him as well. He's known for that mist.
Yes, and he has sprayed that mist in the eyes of many men, and he has blinded a few as well. It's outlawed in some areas, still not outlawed here, but I strongly feel it should be looked at.
Just blatantly choking Pain in the corner. Ref trying to break it up.
There you see Dr. Brock really intently trying to keep his man focused on victory in this match. You can't give a man like Pain any break because he'll take advantage, so he has to stay on Pain if he's going to win this match. Pain is the champion, so obviously the goal is to beat the champion.
Oh, another chop.
And that face paint of Techi Mikuchi, another thing mysterious about the man. It's hard to understand what's going on in his face.
Pain thrown into the corner and a splash into the corner by Techi.
Cut him hard, even hurt himself, and that's where punishment sometimes comes into handy, sacrifice. And this man will sacrifice anything for a victory. That's how he's trained, like a machine. Do whatever it takes to win a match.
Dennis screaming at Pain to get into this match.
And you will see Pain in action, by the way, at the Night of Legends in Barnesville coming up June the 8th. Hope all the fans will join us at the Academy Gym. It'll be a big night.
We're back across the ring, and this time Pain able to move out of the way of Techi. On a drop kick.
And a man like Pain to come off his feet like that, just flying in the air.
Techi rolls outside the ring now as Dr. Brock and Ryan North run over to check on him. Dennis Gale, though,
Dennis
looking over.
sure there's nothing dirty going on over here. Well, wait a minute. Dr. Brock reaching in his pocket. I saw him reaching for something. I'm not sure what he's doing there.
He just handed something to Techi.
Is that something in his hand?
He's got something in his hand. Dennis didn't see it. The ref definitely didn't see it.
So right now, and I know Payne does not know, but he certainly needs to be on guard as well.
The fans trying to tell Dennis that he handed something off. Look out.
Oh!
Shot to the throat.
Whatever it was, it cut him off. Turned his electricity off right there.
Sent Payne down in a heap.
He went down like a tree in the forest and is just laying there, convulsing. What did he hit him with? There had to be some kind of object. He's got him. 1, 2. I thought he had a new champion right here.
Payne was barely able to kick out. Whatever that object was, it's still in Techi's hand.
And Techi and Payne have fought all over the South, and this battle continues now for the championship.
Oh, another shot to the throat with it. Now he tucks it into his tights.
Whatever that thing is, it's a sharp and blunt object, and the referee still has not seen it. Using a weapon on the Munster Payne.
And now foot across the throat. Definitely Payne is in trouble here.
He is, and he would do well to get up off his feet, because as long as he's laying down, I know that this Munster is going to inflict the punishment on Payne.
Now Owen Parker over to check on Payne. Payne having a hard time catching his breath now after those 2 shots to the throat with whatever that object was. Does Techi have it in his hand again?
Dennis is looking, trying to see what he has. He masked it very well.
Oh, and he does.
Caught him right there in the throat again, and this is just so deliberate.
It's a spike.
You can see it right there. The camera sees it. Unfortunately, the referee does not see it, and that's what we have to go by. The referee has to be able to see what's going on. And he is questioning the man. Of course, he's going to deny it.
Techi willing to show his open hands now that he's stashed away that spike.
He keeps his fingers taped up. This man's just a dangerous, devious opponent.
Now clubbing shots to the chest. Just continuing to wear down a cover attempt. And Payne just barely able to kick out at 2.
Lateral press, but not enough. And there you see
Ryan North complaining about the count now.
Arguing with the referee while he's distracting him. What is Techi doing? Choking the Munster Payne.
If Ryan North was smart, I don't think he should be putting his hands on the ref.
No, that's not a good thing. Let's remember that one. And now Techi saying, "Check me, I don't have anything."
Now Techi has that object stashed away somewhere.
I don't think the referee wants to check him, to be honest with you. Would you?
He gave that spike back to Dr. Brock. Dr. Brock has it now.
Yeah, these guys, they have it down to a science.
And you see, there it is.
So obvious that he has it. And now all he's going to do is hand it back to him. I mean, it's just like a game to them.
There it is.
Once again, Techi has the object. Now,
and he's just driving it to the throat now of Payne. The ref doesn't see it.
Obviously, they know they can't beat the Munster Payne on their own, so they have to use these other tactics, using foreign objects, something else to their advantage to take the man down. Why can't he just go in there and fight Payne man to man or Munster to Munster, wherever they are?
Well, when you got someone in your corner like Dr. Brock and Ryan North, all they know is to fight dirty. They don't know how to fight clean because they know they can't win by fighting clean.
And apparently Techi doesn't think for himself, as that's why he has.
It looks like Dennis Gale has had enough of the duo at ringside.
I'd love to see him get his hands on either one of them. That'd be awesome. Arm whip now, and Payne goes in and ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Clothesline and flips him completely around 360 on Techi Mikuchi. Now Payne has that momentum. He just get back up, get that breath going, get that oxygen flowing. You might see a comeback from Payne. He has been through a lot, though.
He has. Dennis getting behind Payne, telling him to get up. A shot to the midsection now of Techi. Just shots to the midsection.
Clubbing blows now by the Munster Payne onto the Japanese assassin, and Techi goes down.
Cover attempted. Techi dropped that spike. It's laying in the ring.
And is Pain Pain's got it. Pain looks like he's trying to get it. He found the spike.
Looks over at Dennis, and Dennis had no idea it was there.
Not sure. Now is he going to use it?
Now Dennis is telling him to use it.
Fight fire with fire, maybe?
Oh, that spike to the top of the head, but
right in the
Owen
head,
saw it.
and the referee saw it. And that will be a disqualification on Pain.
But Pain at this point, I don't think he cares. Still just
pummeling now. Techi Mikuchi. Now Techi will win this match, but it's by disqualification.
What's Ryan North doing? Ryan North just took off. Dr. Brock has a shoe off.
What? Please put the shoe back on. Oh, wait a minute. Dennis is going to get the shoe. That
going
was a
after
mistake.
Dr. Brock. Wait a minute. Who's this?
What is going on? Pure goodness. I know the monsters out here. What's up with all these monsters? Ryan North surrounds himself with monsters.
He made a promise in one of his commercials he had running on here that if you cross him, he's got men that could take you apart.
Headbutt by the monster, pure goodness, 400 pounds. And now you see Dr. Brock coming in.
And now choking Pain as Dr. Brock now checking on Techi, and Dennis now has a chair.
Well, Dennis is going to try to even the odds here if he can.
Dennis climbing into the ring as Goodness still just beating away at him.
Chair.
Well, and now he sees the chair, and Pure Goodness quickly gets out of the ring.
Well, he's smart enough to know that Dennis Steele in a chair is not a good combination for him.
Well, the winner is going to be Techi Mikuchi, but with the championship not changing hands on a disqualification, Pain is still the Bulletproof champion. But I think Ryan North and Dr. Brock will take a victory on this, and they didn't even think Pain was actually in the building. Caught them off guard.
Surprise.
But that spike.
Yeah, that Asiatic spike came in handy a lot in this match. And finally took the match away from Pain, but I don't think Pain cares. He was tired. He only pushed somebody so far. Techi's the winner, but he's definitely not the champion.
And this is not going to be the last that we see of Pain and Techi for that Bulletproof title.
Stay tuned, fans, because we've got to have a winner between these two. We've got to settle it once and for all. You're watching Continental Championship Wrestling on Saturday night. And glad you could be with us. Call somebody and tell them CCW Wrestle America is on the air. WDHN Channel 18 in Dothan, Alabama, and on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. We'll see the Night of Legends on June the 8th. Make plans to be in Barnesville, Georgia for that huge event.
And the next time we're live and in person will be Barnesville, June 8th, Night of Legends. All of the regulars of Wrestle America will be there, including the legends of Continental Championship Wrestling. Getting an opportunity to meet Ron Fuller, the new chairman of the board of Continental Championship Wrestling, as well as Robert Fuller, also known as Colonel Robert Parker, and also
formerly known as Mr. Olympia, Jerry Stubbs. And whether you like him or not, the man, he was in the Junkyard Dog's wedding. This guy was a big deal in Mid-South and all over Georgia in the South and Continental. So we're going to see these legends and more. The Golden Boy, Mike Golden, and more will be here. Robert Fuller, actually, he and Ron grew up here and around Georgia. So it's kind of like coming home for them.
It is. And who came away with the Double Crown Championship from the Fatal 4-Way last month? Don't know. You're going to have to join us in person to find out. And right now, Sal Rinauro coming out to the ring. And before the show, before we came on the air, Ryan North was attempting to recruit Sal Rinauro. And Sal Rinauro was not interested in whatever Ryan North was selling, just politely just walked away from him. Apparently he's heard about Ryan North. Sal Rinauro is just not that type of guy to use the help of someone like Ryan North.
Now, Sal's a classy guy, former Ring of Honor wrestler, TNA wrestler, one of the best in the South, and walking away from the offer. I don't blame him at all.
And Sal's got a great opportunity here tonight, one-on-one against Tyson Dean, the Wrestle America champion.
And this will be a great wrestling match, and it should be a great exchange of scientific mannerisms and holds and catches, steps. And here comes the champion, good brother, Tyson Dean. And he loves fans in Barnesville and Continental and everywhere. Dothan, they love Tyson Dean.
Tyson's been a great Wrestle America champion for us here in Continental. A great title run for him so far. And he looks to extend that tonight against someone I guess he would consider a friend in Sal Rinauro.
I think this shows you that Tyson Dean is a fighting champion. He doesn't care if it's a monster. He doesn't care if it's a friend. He doesn't care who it is. He's going to defend that title and to the best of his ability. And that's what a champion does. Champions don't back away from friends and don't back away from challenges. And he has a strong challenge in front of him tonight. Sal Rinauro, known as the Master of the Universe, he says he hails from Los Angeles, California. And this man is he's a book of wrestling. He just knows it all, and Tyson says work it out for him.
Well, you got to keep in the back of your mind, ever since Ryan North's men lost the Wrestle America title for him, he's been obsessed with getting the title back, willing to do almost anything to get it back.
Yeah.
You saw him earlier trying to basically buy off Sal Rinauro.
But that was a cheap shortcut to the belt, I'm sure he thought. But everyone can't be bought.
So you just got to keep in the back of your mind about Ryan North, what he's willing to do to try to get that title back.
And he'll do anything. Because the title means bigger matches, bigger money, and more success, and more fame. And that's all Ryan North breathes and thrives on.
And more
success and fame.
And more jackets.
Yes, those things are not cheap, I'm sure.
And changing the bedding in a weasel cage, it's not cheap.
It's kind of stinky in there, I think. There he is, Sal Rinauro. And as you said, friend of Tyson Dean and very aware of Ryan North and not wanting any part of him. So this should be a good, clean match, and the best man will win here.
One fall to a finish, no time limit on this one. There's going to be a winner.
And you see a lot of respect here as they eye each other across the ring. Both men knowing what they're about to undertake. It's going to be a pure wrestling match. Handshake.
You see that there, that friendship between these two. So much respect and a little mind games.
Yeah, maybe not that sweet. It was sweet, but not that sweet. At the end of the day, I still want to beat you. That's what Sal said.
It was mildly sweet.
Yeah. Now locks up collar and elbow. And reversal now. A couple of reversals here. Trying to garner there for advantage. And now it's finally Sal is backed up. I think we'll see a clean break by Tyson Dean. And we did. Referee very cautious there. Sal now continued to eye his man, Tyson Dean. Circling around him.
A little test of strength here.
Good maneuver, good go behind by Sal. Not only with a waist lock, but hooks that leg and a good takedown by Tyson Dean.
Now Tyson's going to start working over the leg of Sal Rinauro.
And this is mat wrestling. You don't see a lot of that with some of the new guys today, but these guys right here, they know their way around the ring. You're going to see a lot of mat wrestling.
True technicians of their craft here.
Notice how Sal is maneuvering his way around. And he finally gets back to advantage into a, standing wrist lock now by Tyson Dean.
I don't think there's a move that, look at there. I don't think there's a move that Sal doesn't know his way out of.
There was a man last Thornton known as 1,001 Holds, but it may be that Sal Rinauro is going to follow his footsteps. This man knows there's a counter for every hold, and I think he knows it.
I think there were two men with 1,001 holds.
Was there? Maybe there's three.
How many times would you count an arm grab?
You count it more than once. And right now it's Owen Parker. This should be an easy referee's match here. Just stay on top of the action and count when the shoulders are down, because you're not going to see a lot of dirtiness between these two. Locking up again, collar and elbow. Test of strength. Maneuver for advantage and into a full arm bar. And he has that finger locked, and that, we have to watch those fingers. The fingers can easily break and can be used for submission maneuvers, and I think he popped that finger socket right there. And you can say what you want about Sal Rinauro. I might be your friend, but at the end of the day, he wants that title.
He definitely knows how to get the job done, and just working again over on that hand. You wouldn't think of working something over like a finger would get you an advantage.
Into a hammerlock behind him. Good go behind and putting that weight. Notice he has all his body behind him, so Sal can't even touch it.
Oh,
now rolls him over.
Trying to get
version of a backslide, but he has those arms in a crucifix now.
Trying to get some leverage for a pin attempt, and he's got him down. Sal able to kick out.
Bars the arm now on Sal Rinauro. You're watching Continental Championship Wrestling, and this is a match for the Wrestle America Championship between Sal Rinauro and Tyson Dean. Glad you watch us on WDHN Channel 18 in Dothan and on the YouTube channel. Join us live in Barnesville, Georgia for the Night of Legends on Saturday, June the 8th.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn those notifications on so you find out exactly when our new videos get posted.
Good tackle, neither man budging. Here goes Sal again off the ropes. Caught him again and again. Neither one giving any inch. It's going to take more than that, Sal. Here he goes again. Good drop down, up and over. Caught him that time with a full blunt. And Sal decides to take a break, take a breather, and he's literally letting his hair down right now.
Some frustration starting to build on Sal Rinauro. A title opportunity like this has been eluding him for a while, and now that he has it, he definitely doesn't want to mess it up. So a lot of pressure on him tonight to perform and to leave here with that title.
We've seen Sal wrestle some of the greatest in the world, and never in this area has he gotten a championship belt, and this is his chance, his opportunity to shine, and he wants to take advantage. Got that hair out of the way anyway, didn't he?
Not a problem for Tyson. Or you.
Full on twist, yeah, well, what can you say? He's got that arm twisted over his knee and locking that wrist, applies the pressure. Now he's going to punish the arm of good brother Tyson Dean.
Just bending that elbow in a direction it shouldn't be bending.
And continuing now to work on the arm of Tyson Dean. And notice how low to the mat Sal stays to apply that pressure.
He's wrenching on that elbow now.
And he's got him all tied up, and now Tyson has escaped and trying to move it into a pin attempt. But that's going to take a lot of power on Tyson Dean's part. Sal trying to roll out and under and grabs that arm with him and takes it with him.
Sal just relentless.
And if you bend the arm in the right way, that body will follow, because the arm doesn't want to come off the body.
For me, you bend my wallet and I'll go wherever you want.
Will you? Well, mine won't bend, so. Right now, he's got the arm hammerlocked behind the leg. He's got another arm chicken winged, and he's applying pressure with that bottom part of his leg. And really, you see some pain etched across the face of Tyson Dean, the champion. Close call, but not enough. Referee staying right on top of the action. Now, this is pure wrestling. The fans are watching right now pure scientific mat wrestling. Human chess, as they call it.
This is for the Wrestle America title in Barnesville, Georgia.
Now Tyson has that arm. Back to an advantage. Side headlock by Tyson Dean, and Sal cuts him off.
I think he went for that headlock, but that arm just too damaged. He couldn't actually apply it. And now Sal wrapping that arm up in the ropes.
The damage has been done. And that was the whole thought process.
Just kicks the rope.
And that steel cable does not give much to that bone in that arm.
A drop kick into the corner.
Covers in two. And a close call. Oh! Caught that elbow. And he could have broke his arm right there.
We're definitely seeing a different side of Sal Rinauro. He's definitely motivated.
Well, he has, Tyson has something he wants. And it's not about friendship in that ring. When the bell rings, friendship goes out the door. You can respect a man and still want to beat him.
Jawbreakers and Sal rolling outside of the ring.
And now it's Sal slowly coming back up. And Tyson, arm draped down hard on the canvas.
Oh, just slamming that arm down on the mat. You can see Sal just
taking that arm again and slams it hard.
Sal is just going into a different place right now. Tyson almost in retreat to try to create some distance between him and Sal to recover.
Oh, hard blow there by Sal Rinauro. Look how aggressive Sal has become.
Now digging his own elbow into the arm of Tyson. You hear Tyson just crying out in pain. Oh, just all his weight going down on that arm.
And now locking that wrist again. And look at the pain in the face of Tyson Dean. This man has been through it. And being a champion, you become the hunted. And this is exactly what's happening to him now. He's being hunted hard. And this man, Sal Rinauro, is going in for the kill now.
Tyson just barely out of the reach of those ropes, trying to swing his body around and get some momentum to get up.
He's back up now into a hammerlock. A reverse hammerlock. Couple of blows here by Tyson. If he hits him hard enough, he'll let go. Shoots him off into the ropes. And Sal holds on, and clothesline by Tyson Dean gets him out. And look, Tyson can barely even move that arm. I don't think he can at all. He's one arm right now, disadvantage. And that's why you have to give it to Sal Rinauro. He knew to wear this man down early would be the key to beating Tyson Dean.
Tyson not giving Sal any room to breathe. They're chasing him outside the ring and now out into the seats.
And follows him right on out there. Hard blow by Tyson Dean.
Hard shot by Sal Rinauro, sending Tyson to the floor. And Owen Parker, the referee, being real lenient here.
Sal Rinauro throwing those punches. Headbutt now by Sal, the master of the universe, the man who wants to be the Wrestle America heavyweight champion. But can he beat the man, Tyson Dean?
Back to that arm.
He's not going to let him roll away yet. He wants to do some more punishment on that arm. And look how he holds it in place. Drops the leg on that arm. He basically is destroying Tyson Dean limb by limb. And if he continues this assault, we will have a new champion.
You can almost see a look on Sal's face like he knows he has to do it, but he almost doesn't want to do it.
Right? It's a respect thing for sure. But he's definitely dismantling Tyson Dean here.
Now what is he doing here now?
Look at the blood rushing to the head of Tyson Dean.
Dragging him off the edge of the apron. Oh, but Tyson picks him up and slams him onto the edge of that apron.
Good desperation move there by Tyson Dean. Tyson still holding that shoulder and certainly trying to get the feeling back, the circulation back in that arm. And Sal taking a little worse for wear too. Hard right hand by Tyson Dean. And another one.
How much more could Tyson have after the beatdown he sustained?
No, don't risk that, Tyson. He did. You know, at some point you do what you got to do, but he needs to take care of that arm right now. I really think Tyson's in trouble. But a kick out. He's a champion. That's why he's a champion, Bob. He keeps fighting.
Sal just relentless now. Armbar back on Tyson. Just applying that pressure back up to the shoulder, and now
pulling back on those fingers. Oh. And now he has that arm locked again, rolling him up. Good pin attempt by Tyson Dean. Good maneuver by Tyson. And right now he's going to take something like that. Flatliner there on the arm by Sal Rinauro.
Frustration building on Sal Rinauro.
Can't pin the man. What's it going to take to beat the champion, Tyson Dean? He has poured out everything but the kitchen sink and still hasn't pinned him. But I will give it to him. Tyson Dean is down. He is not 100% anymore. His light is fading, and we could see a new champion right here.
Oh, I'm just stomping at that arm still. Driving a knee into the elbow.
Kelverson hooks that leg. This could be a new champion right here. Not quite. 2 3/4 count maybe. Sal still, he's very upset. What's it going to take? What do I need to pull out of my arsenal to beat this man is what he's thinking right now. What can he do? Well, obviously if he stays on the man long enough, maybe he'll eventually just stop. Maybe his body will quit, but right now he has not quit. And Tyson Dean is not a quitter.
Now he's got Tyson tied up, trying to restrict the oxygen flow to try to wear down Tyson to where he would just give in.
Tyson now back up to his feet. Hard right hand. And another forearm by Sal Rinauro. Sal charges in, hits that turnbuckle. This could be Tyson's moment if he can pull it all together. And a hard blow. But he is certainly at a disadvantage. Does not have his full strength with him. But he is really now pounding on Sal Rinauro. Sal giving it right back. That time I think he knocked the tooth out of him. Hard blow by Sal. This match, these two are going at it hot and heavy. Flying clothesline by Sal. Double thrust. Flying drop kick. Standing drop kick by Sal Rinauro. And he can feel the momentum is shifting back to his favor. Off the ropes. Caught him with that clothesline. Right into the corner. Now lifts the man. Atomic knee drop by Sal Rinauro. And a savate kick to the back of the head and the ear of Tyson Dean. This guy can come from anywhere. Sal Rinauro, a seasoned veteran, and feels that championship within his grasp. Hit him with his body. Clothesline with the body.
Tyson able to kick out. Sal, though, can't argue about it. He doesn't have time to think it over. He's got to stay on top of Tyson if he wants to get this title.
He's not too happy with that 2 that Owen keeps putting in his face. He wants a 3. It's going to take something else, Sal Rinauro, a little more to beat Tyson Dean. Now you just don't take a heck of a man to beat the champion. Good go behind by Tyson, shoots him in. Clothesline, short clothesline by Dean. And the forearm. Sal goes down. Tyson Dean charges in. Uppercut, forearm blow by Tyson. And double Sal Rinauro over.
Tyson trying to get some feeling back into that arm that's been worked over by Sal. Reversal.
Picks him up and drops him.
Oh, just throws the man down to the mat, off the ropes.
And he caught him that time with his back. Telverson, 1, 2. So close. Just a little bit more, we would have had a championship retainment here, as Tyson wants to keep that title right where it's at.
Neither man so far able to find a way to put the other away. Both of these men know so much about each other.
Now Tyson lifts him up. He's got him in a fireman's carry. And now drops him over on the apron. Goes in now, hits him in the midsection with that shoulder. Sal now coming off the second rope and caught in midair. Tyson now picks him up, stops him in mid-process, and looks like he's going to drop him himself. Drops him hard, head first. 1, 2, and 2 and 3/4. Back and forth this match is gone, and still no victor. You're watching CCW. This is the best right here that you'll see coming to all of our live matches when we get a chance.
Both these men putting everything out there, not leaving anything behind.
Both men, it looks like a car wreck in center ring. Body is just laying there. Who will be the first man to get up? Looks like it's going to be the champion, Tyson Dean. And he may have the short advantage, but this back and forth advantages has gone all night long. Into a headlock, and Sal is fighting him. Caught him from the back of the head there. And good block by Tyson. Sets him for a suplex, standing suplex, and holds him up. Drops him up with a neck breaker, jawbreaker. Oh, wait a minute. He rolls him up. Look at that maneuver. Sal Rinauro came from nowhere, rolled up the man.
Just when one man starts to get momentum, the other cuts it off.
So many close calls here tonight. What's it going to take to end this match? And that is the sign of his super kick. And he wants to take his head off right now. That could be the ending of the Wrestle America champion if he delivers.
Oh, but he did. Got him.
Good go under. Up and over this man.
Oh, the spine buster.
And caught him hard. Rolls him up. Got the leg hooked. Still not enough.
Tyson in disbelief that Sal still kicked out of that.
And Tyson now standing back up and realizing he needs to do something and do it fast. He could lose his championship right here tonight. Going for the legs now, trying to lock those legs up into some sort of submission. And it's Sal grabbing the ropes and kicking Tyson off. Sal now jumps up on the second rope, dives down and misses. Didn't miss with a kick. Caught him that time. 1, 2. Again, close call. So many close calls here. I can't even tell you how close this match has gone, and it could still be.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Match.
Ryan North now.
Now, why is he out here again? He's already told him no.
Again, pleading with Sal Rinauro to take his help.
He's offered him an object.
What is that?
He's
giving it to Sal, and Sal.
Some kind of an object taped up.
Sal trying to decide if
he wants Sal to use it.
Owen Parker telling him to not use it.
He's got it.
Wait a minute, roll up. Small package.
And Tyson got him. He didn't use the object, but Tyson took advantage of the moment of the distraction. Rolled the man up. 1, 2, 3, and your winner. And still, Wrestle America champion is going to be good brother Tyson Dean. You see the object right there, but he didn't use it.
Oh, the shock on Sal's face.
I think the object beat Sal Rinauro, actually.
Wait a minute.
Now, what is he thinking? And Ryan trying to still talk to him. Trying to tell him. The good brother thing isn't working. He doesn't want you to be a good brother.
Oh, look out now.
No! Shot to the back of the head. And I guess he listened to Ryan North after all. Now what's he doing? Grabbing the belt. He didn't win the belt. That is not his belt. He got beat fair and square, and then obviously used the foreign object that Ryan North gave him. And now he's taking the belt, Bob.
Don't know what do you think he's doing with that belt? It's not his.
And now he's looking at Ryan North. No way.
Wait a minute.
No way. He made a deal with the devil right there. Now this is no good here. What is Sal Rinauro thinking?
That indecision of whether or not to use that object ultimately cost him, but he's still walking out with the title even though it doesn't belong to him. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody.